Hi, I'm Jennifer Kennedy and I forgot my glasses. That gets annoying right after you just start filming, but I'll get through it. You see it? You get to see my eyes today. Whoa! Okay. I'd like to say hi to all my hat friends out there. You know who you are. You're special. Here's the thing though. You can't really pick on me, because I'm above that. I'm not a bully. You seem to be. So here's for you. I'm going to teach you something, since you're following me like the Did Jennifer code. First, you have to learn how to make a quilt. Because I was going to make you one of these before you went all Mad Hatter on me. Yeah, I was going to make you one of these for free. Just because I loved you, and just because I was your friend. Now, just because I loved you and just because I was your friend, you kind of went nuts on me. Like really, with my kids. And no part of that was cool. Made me really mad, feel powerless. It was like some control you had over me. But really, you knew it. And you thought it was kind of cool. So that's why people have restraining orders out against you right now. To protect them and their children. But I don't have to do that. Because I have iferland. As you can see, I use every part of my brain and my broken body to make these quilts. Okay, that's how we do it. This is quilt number 76. This is a how-to. Not be stalked, not be bothered by your stalkers. If you do have Asperger's as I do, and you are by blood an actress, and if you are not doing anything wrong, and if somebody picks on you, this is what I want you to do. Ignore them. For when you talk to them, it gives them power. But I just had to tell the Mad Hatter off, because she's been getting on my last nerve saying I'm a meth head. I've never touched meth in my life. You know who I am? I'm bait car for God. Know how I figured that out? By accident. I wanted these free quilts to travel the world. So what I do is turn this around like this, and I pin it, just like that. And I do it really fast. Before you know it, I have this whole thing pinned. Tonight, this will be sewn. Maybe not, I'm tired. By tomorrow, this will be sewn and filmed, the whole back. That's how fast I am when I'm not fighting popcorn in my brain. So, I have been, you call it spiritual warfare? You don't know nothing about that. My daddy died. I didn't want no part of no spiritual nothing. I fell to the ground when he died. And the missionaries showed up. I'd been accidentally baptized when I was 19, giving out free French fries and pop, Pepsi to the guys in the pool room on the bikes. The men in black before the movie came out. They look like that. So, I only have 2 minutes left? How? Don't be... I'm kind of busy here in the middle of something. Where was I? Okay, men in black. They were in the pool room. I was 19. They were my age, they were missionaries, and they were thirsty and hungry, and I didn't care that all the old men in the pool room were mad that they were in there. Seems they thought they were the devil or something, but I don't care. God made those kids, and I gave them French fries and pop. So they dunked me in water, even though I didn't believe in God. Mom told me they were evil. Mom told me never go back to that church again. I listened to Mom. Then Daddy died. The missionaries had showed up right before Daddy died, and then they showed up the day Daddy died, the night. And right as they left, I didn't get to speak with them. I was busy getting ready for tanning, you know, the doll. And they left, and I didn't get to speak with them. And I felt such a sense of loss, and then I just fell to the ground and had a panic attack, and the drummer was playing drums, and then he wasn't anymore. He was standing right above me, and I said, I don't want to be here anymore. 2 hours later, I found out my dad had died. At that exact time, I'd fallen to the ground. So when the missionaries came the next time with their book, I just knew I wanted my free puff quilts to travel the world. This is probably going to have to be a part 2. How many minutes do I have? 5 minutes? We might get it in. No, there's going to have to be a part. I don't know. We'll see. I wanted my free puff quilts to travel the world. I didn't believe in God, but I couldn't tell the missionaries that. My message is people are worth more than fabric. I was just diagnosed with Asperger's at my last visit to see my best friend Thor, and he's a doctor, so he would know because he has it himself. So I also do have post-traumatic stress disorder and borderline personality disorder, and I'm dyslexic. Basically, I'm a unicorn. And yes, I'm a real queen. I'm a real Kennedy. Stop asking me that. I mean, can't you just tell by looking at me? Okay. Star Wars. What's the second one, Jeff? Empire Strikes Back. And the third one's Return of the Jedi. Here, I got this for you. This is the Bible. There's 2 parts of it. The first part is Star Wars. The second part is, I'm not sure on my Star Wars. The second part is Empire Strikes Back. Now, we have here, this happened in like Israel and some stuff. And the Jews and the Christians are fighting over this to the point where they're killing each other. Okay, from a Native American, let me say stop. These aren't bad people. We can't throw all the Muslims off the plane. I didn't know why. I just knew we couldn't. So, I used to think it's a magic 8 ball. I have since I figured out God was real. And I've used it that many times, that many questions, and they've been perfect answers. I finally did what the missionaries had been asking me to do for so long. I read more than 1 chapter, I just kept reading. And it's because the drummer had the computer and I was so sad, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just do what they... I was just afraid to do it because I felt like God didn't want me to. If I felt God wanted me to read the whole book, I would, but I haven't felt it in my heart. So I listened to God. And I opened the book to any page and I just kept reading. And then when I got to page 110, I started shaking. Like I'm shaking right now. Because I realized then what I'd been saying all along was true. The Book of Mormon is real. It's another testament of Jesus Christ. And if you turn to page 110, which leads to page 111, which is my Native American sign of to be saved, that I've known since I was a child. A Native American pointed it out to me, Daddy Vinny in his car, and then the drummer keeps pointing it out to me, and everybody does, so fine. That's my sign. Quit haunting me with it. Okay, it says, to Nephi, first word, got a Bible, and there cannot be any more Bible. But thus said the Lord God, O fools, they shall have a Bible, and it shall proceed forth from mine. Basically what he's saying, and it goes through page to 111. He's saying that people are saying there's not a 3rd book. And he's saying, those are the fools. I sent my son to Bethlehem. I sent my son, there's a book of it, there's a part 2. Did you think I would not write again? Who told you I would not write again? I will send a writer to earth to tell this world of America. Born in the land of plains, it took me a year to believe in God after he showed up. But now that I do, I can decode my Native American book. And it's a true fact. This is part 3. This is Return of the Jedi. This is when, explain it to you this way, it has to be a part 2. He's still a writer. He knows there's more than one land and more sea. And he sent his son after he died on the cross. He arose to teach us that we will live again. And he sent him to North America. How much time do I have left, Jeff? 1 minute. This is how I explained it to my mom so she wouldn't be scared. I'm about to do a part 2. But this is how I explained it to my mom so she wouldn't be scared. After Easter, Jesus moved that big rock. He went off to teach another flock. A record of this still exists, although the world is not convinced. Jesus taught all through North America, telling people he was the Son of God. To the Native Americans, this seemed rather odd. But they loved him, they believed in him, they passed their blood on to me. It lives in me today, and I quilt for free, and I pray that you send for a free copy of the Book of Mormon. because it is what it is, another testament of Jesus Christ. It's a companion to the Bible. If you believe that Jesus was born in Bethlehem,